Paper was like gold in medieval times.
Oh, not tobacco, sugar.
That everything we thought we knew about the world might turn out to be completely wrong.
I never went to an actual prom, but,
Why?
well, I wasn't a great dancer to begin with, so, and it was just that the way I was. I just didn't. Well, I think it was when I was in high school, getting toward the upper grades, was when I discovered myself. And I identified myself. I was on the relay teams, and we had a new boy come to the school one day, and he joined the team. So I was telling my mother and dad about it at night, and my dad said, "Oh, is he a good runner?" I said, "Well, he's not bad, but he has the nicest legs on the team." And that's always been a fetish of mine, nice legs. Legs and eyes have always turned me on. Now,
I took the most beautiful girl to the prom. She was like the cheerleader, all this type of thing. Oh, I remember she came down and, oh, it was just a nicely fitted top like this. But flowing like, not a bridal gown, but you know, very nice. And whoa, her gown really stuck in my mind. And of course, well, you walk in and, oh, you can smell dirty underwear and dirty socks and it's a gym. And then you got to see everybody you knew looking like a bum every day. All of a sudden, the girls, here I go again, the girls coming in with like, wow, you know, and then the guys' tuxedos or whatever, but whoa, yeah.
How would you describe your sexual orientation at that time?
At that time, you're totally straight. I was expelled from high school twice for having sex with a girl in the bathroom. I try to look back. I didn't have gay feelings. I never looked at men, but now that I know I am, I think people knew where I didn't. You know what like you don't really know yourself? I wonder, well, holy fuck, like how did I not know? Like everybody must have known. But I didn't hide it because I didn't know.
was not unusual for people to be having openly bisexual relationships in our high school. It was just natural. We just did it. It was part of our life. It's just like smoking dope or dropping acid or doing any of that stuff. It's hard to explain, but it wasn't a big deal. And it was beautiful and free. We didn't socialize with the people that went to prom. The idea of wearing something that we would rather be caught dead in just was not appealing. Plus, we knew we'd hate the music.
So, what did you do?
So we're all hanging out at my place and getting high. And then a friend of ours came over, Moose, and she's, you know, wearing jeans and a t-shirt, but wrapped around her is a huge Canadian flag. She goes, you know, we could go up to the Forks of the Credit because there's gonna be this huge party and I know where it is and it would be a blast. So we get into Moose's car, which is an old station wagon that has starter problems. So in order for this car to actually move, you have to push it. We get in the car and we're driving around trying to figure out exactly where this party is. And of course, we get lost. We finally get to the general area and we hit this road and Moose goes, you know what? I hear something. I think we're here. So we stop the car and Moose gets out with this other friend of mine. And all of a sudden we hear, oh my God, no, oh my God, run. It's not the party, it's a field. There are cows in the field and there is a bull. And the bull is going crazy over this Canadian flag, which is red and white. They run into the car, and of course, the car is stopped. We can't get going because we all have to get out and push. And we're praying to God that the bull does not hit the vehicle. We actually do escape the bull. We find a place that's fun and we party a little bit and then we decide we're gonna go back home. But we're too high, we're too, exhausted. We park the car. The next morning, we hear a on the window. We have parked the car in the middle of someone's garden. It's a lovely little old lady who has come out with a tray with 4 cups of coffee for us to drink and then get the hell off her front lawn. And that's how I spent prom.
The class president asked if he could bring his boyfriend to the prom, and of course, they told him no. And there was a big, we were really pissed about it. So we came up with this idea to have a protest at the prom. Ariel and Robin were the ones who actually pulled off the stunt. As most proms are, it was in the gym. I'm trying to remember what the song was. I don't even remember. I think it was a Journey song. They went and started slow dancing, and I could see the principal and I could see one of the chaperones, talking. I could see them feeling uncomfortable, but it was 2 girls. No one was gonna, no one was gonna get hurt. I'm looking around and everyone's in place, and I know what's coming. They gave a kiss, and you would have thought a bomb went off, and everyone converged on them, and we're applauding, yeah! And then all of a sudden, the principal just oh! You 2 young ladies have to leave right now. And once it was over and they got kicked out, we all met outside in the parking lot and we took off. I was proud to be part of that group of people because we didn't just accept the no. At least we did something.
When my prom rolled around, I was actually told by my Catholic high school board that I would not be able to take my boyfriend to the prom because it was against Catholic teaching. It turned into this huge media sensation at the national level, and we had to do press conferences. It blew my mind, kind of the attention that it was getting. At one point, my family was getting death threats. At one point, I needed to have bodyguards. And so there was moments where I was thinking, oh my God, I can't do this. I was sitting at home, and it was one of my bad days, and I got a random anonymous phone call from a 13-year-old boy. And he was talking about how, he was thinking about hurting himself. And I kind of sat with him and talked to him for about an hour or two on the phone, saying, things get better. Don't worry, there is, support out there. Once you come out, I'm sure you're going to find kind of that group, that support that you need. He said, thank you, you're my hero. And then he hung up the phone, and I just, I get emotional thinking about it now, but I just, cried for, an hour or so, bawling in my room, thinking about it. And that moment just kind of was so pivotal for me. Because before, when I was thinking, I just want to take my boyfriend to the prom, kind of that moment made me realize, hey, you know what? I'm doing this for so many other people. Other people need this, and this story is giving them strength. And so I have to do this for myself and for the community. And we went to court, and eventually an Ontario Superior Court judge ruled in my favor, and I was able to take my boyfriend to the prom. I never set out to be kind of a gay activist. I never set out to go against the school board or anything like that. I just wanted to take my boyfriend to the prom. But you have to remember that even all the little things count. And it's kind of that collection of everything that helps propel us forward.
I just remember telling myself, you have to do this. You're doing this for your family. You cannot disappoint them. I was getting ready in the room, and my older brother was actually getting ready, helping me get dressed. And I remember he looked at me and he was like, I'm proud of you. My aunt, everyone was smiling, cheering. You're the guy, you're the man. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, okay, thanks. Once we got in the hotel, I was in front of all of my classmates. Everyone was there. They were all shocked and surprised I came. They were shocked I came with a girl. We stood there and we posed, and I pulled her into me, and I fit the mold. It was exhausting. It felt like I was in a play, I was in a movie, I was an actor. It was my way of dealing with it and coping with going to prom as who I was at the time. Yeah.
And who were you at the time?
So, sorry. I wasn't somebody I was proud of. I was ashamed. I wasn't Carmen, for sure. She was nowhere, somewhere deep hiding in. But at that time, I was still a male in high school, and yeah. High school was a battlefield for me. It was trying to survive, trying to literally stay alive, not get killed, not get beaten up, not get attacked. Honestly, the experience of prom, I was there presently, but my mind was like, girl, after this, we're gonna be sickening. I'm gonna let all these bitches have it. Sorry, I don't know if I could curse. I'm gonna let all of them have it. Watch when they see me. I'm gonna glow up. It's gonna be my turn soon.
There was like a whole Instagram page for prom, and a Facebook group created literally at the beginning of the year just to make sure no one had the same dress. I mean, I obviously don't have that problem, but you know. She wore a black dress, a tight-fitted black dress with a slit on the side, sleeveless, and she looked good. Yeah, and I liked her makeup. Her makeup looked so good. We were walking down the street, and it was funny, some people were honking at us. Yeah, and people were looking at us and smiling at us, and it felt nice, you know, walking with her. We got into the Uber, and the Uber driver, I could kind of tell he wasn't for it, because he kept looking at me, and the way he was speaking to me was a little bit rude and standoffish, and I was like, you know what, let me just not think about that. Let me just focus on my night, you know? We step out, and everyone was like, you two, what? And I remember even the teachers were looking at us, but in a positive way. She had a huge smile, from here to here on her face. It was cute, yeah. I was just really happy, you know what I mean? Just because looking back, when I was closeted and when I was in grade 9, I was so scared. You know, I didn't think I would be able to do all these things I'm doing now. She made me feel comfortable, and I made her feel comfortable, and we were just proud to be together. And I think that's probably what stands out the most about this particular day, is because we were just proud to be with each other. Yeah.
How's everybody feeling? Y'all are so cute, I can't. Oh my goodness.
Thank you.